Call her. Can call her, Deb? So what do you have to do to interrupt her?
You have to leash her up.
And actually pull her off?
What's that?
You actually have to leash her and then pull her away from it?
Sometimes I let her do it for a little bit to see if that'll, and then
yeah, that's what I was looking to see, right? Because sometimes what I was watching is when you called her,
she was out of it.
If I didn't say anything on camera, watching her, you'd have no idea whatsoever. So a couple of things to think about. One is adding an auditory cue that might interrupt, like a really sharp field whistle.
I thought about a whistle.
Yeah,
I don't really
But
know.
number two, if we were doing temperament or behavior testing, this is one of the things, you know, say you came to see this dog as in a shelter setting. One of the things we would say is once she's engaged on this, she's not interruptible.
Right.
Which means you actually have to manage it, which is what you've been doing and doing a good job of. Because we don't even exist at this point.
Right.
We are.
And that's just who she is.
Yeah, that's who she is. So this is not about you as an owner or, you know, if you had the right medication, this would go away. The medication is just going to smooth her out so she's feeling comfortable in her environment.
So, you know, when I talked about conflict, cause sometimes she just seems like she wants to be doing this and she's trapped in this house.
Right. So then the gig is, what can we do to replace this game?
Yes.
Right. What's a safe way to do this game?
Because that's where I'm stuck. Because I think that's where a lot of her anxiety comes from.
Yeah, and she's not wrong, right? She's not wrong that there's a chipmunk in that stump. Right. Came out of the log and into... No, there's actually no harm in letting her do it. It's not like we're going to create a monster.
Right.
It's already in there, so...
So like the other day, we were in a field and she fixates on like storm drains.
Well, there's tons of smells,
tons of stuff down there. So
and critters down there too.
So that's fun for her, and we try to play a game with that. Like if there's 3 in a row, like I'll try to break her away from one by saying, "What's in that one up there?"
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing really.
I don't think you're wrong though. When you have something this intense in the animal's brain, there comes a point where you're never going to make it go away. You're not going to erase it. And this is where people will punish with shock collars to make it. It's like you just create crazy frustration. So go ahead and leash her up, bring her out here, and I just want to see how long does it take her before her brain returns.
Okay. So she might not come with me. I might have to pull her or pick her up.
I understand.
Okay.
Yep.
Lately I've been picking her up because I don't like putting that much pressure.
Well, at this point, you know, yeah, exactly. It's safer, and since she's small, you have that option. So just try putting, just for the sake of the video, putting a chunk of food in front of her changes nothing, right? Maybe putting a chipmunk in front would help. So she's like in another world there.
Yeah, she's gone. Come on.
So she was able to eat that, so that's good.
No, she didn't.
Oh, okay.
All done. Sometimes I'll say all done, but she's too far gone.
You're not even like existent.
What's that?
You don't even exist.
Oh no.
Just take her out there in the grass. So don't take that one personally, Deb.
Oh, I don't.
You know, if this was a hunting dog, people would be like, oh, they would be so pleased with her. They're like, once she's on a critter, she never gives up. She'd be like
I'm kind of done feeling it's about me.
Okay, good.
I mean, some of it might be, but in that case.
So let's just wait till her brain comes back. So now you can see the increased tension in her body. She has like almost no blink rate.
And what else are you looking at? Just her whole body's tight?
Yep, the whole tension, the breathing. So good. She can take food. See if you can get her brain back.
If I were to drop this, where'd she go?
Yeah, no, she's telling you that. All right, so you noted in your thing very nicely. that you feel better once she's done that shake off.
Yeah.
So that's good. She's responsive. So now you start to ask her, sit down, whatever she knows.
See her starting to bear down.
Yep, so stop trying to move her now. Let's just stand still and let her be for a little bit. So that think and learn zone, I don't use that word lightly. Can she think, meaning the stuff that's in her brain that you've taught her, is it accessible to her? And can she learn if there's anything new going on? So sometimes just be quiet.
Sometimes what?
Sometimes just being quiet is your best choice.
Yeah.
So just stand still here for a bit.
No treats and be quiet?
If she looks at you, reward that. Let's just go for a very simple behavior. Because the thing to think about is that that's like a pressure cooker inside her at the moment.
Yeah.
So all those chemicals of woo, you know, her foot's still on the accelerator even though she's standing still. So it'd be easier to see if she was leaping around like a hooked trout. But the fact that she's standing quietly next to you doesn't mean she's still calm.